Hey guys, how's it going? Well, it finally happened. On this episode, I'm going to share with you guys how I let go of my first. That's right, my first one is gone. Hey guys, how's it going? It's good to be back. Good to see you guys. I know it's been a while, but a lot's been going on. You know, this whole pandemic thing and school adjusting, working with the kids, and it's just crazy. Well, anyhow, for those of you who were watching the first couple of videos that I did about the Mercedes C280, well, it's finally gone. I'm going to go over in this video some of the things that I did to it, I didn't do to it, and just we'll give it its last goodbye, right? And the plans I have for the next one, okay? The next car that I'm getting to work on is a little bit different. I'll give you a little sneak peek of what that car is going to be, or even if it is a car. If it has one wheel, two wheels, three wheels, four wheel, three wheels, one wheel? Is there a one-wheeled vehicle? I don't know. Anyhow, so thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for your patience. And I hope you guys enjoy this video that I have for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. And the rest of the video, you'll probably just be hearing my voice in the background of the footage that I have for you guys. Okay, so once again, thank you guys for your patience and your support. And let's go ahead and get started. Alright, YouTubians, so these pictures I'm showing you are just of some of the things that I did to it. These hoses that I'm showing you are from the power steering. And one of them was cracking of age. Basically, it has two hoses. I just changed the top one, and that's the one that had more cracks on it. The second one could be changed, I suggest. And see, there's a picture of both of them. The top one is the newer one, and the bottom one is the one I did not touch. So yes, that's the one I'm pointing to right there. After I did this, I took the car to get a tire changed, simply because those tires, even though they had great tread on them, they were old and the sidewall was cracking a bit, and on one of them specifically it had a little bump that I wasn't too sure about, so I took it over to get replaced. And so here is a buddy of mine, friend of mine at a, well, guy I know at the tire shop doing the job. Great job, and appreciate his work. So a potential customer that I had for the car wanted to drive it on the freeway, right? Of course, who can blame him? But to be honest, when I got it, I hadn't driven it on the freeway at all, because I got it the same week that we went on quarantine, and so, you know, nobody was allowed out, and since this wasn't my primary car for the few emergency or the few times I did have to go out, I didn't really use it until, well, I finally changed the tire, and here I am driving it. And I'm just explaining how it doesn't rattle. It goes straight. It has a very smooth ride. And it did have a 0 marking on the gas tank, simply because I was having an issue with the floaters. But apparently that's a common issue on cars like this. So anyhow, here I am driving it, and there's no real problems. It was a very smooth ride. It wasn't pulling to the left, to the right. And the speed was good. It picked up speed pretty nicely, and it was smooth throughout. So it was a great experience, and I showed him this video, and he liked it. Thankfully, when I was riding it, there was no traffic in these busy LA freeways, but it was good. So at this point, you see the picture with the gas gauge marking at half. I hadn't put in the gas tank some seafoam. I had seen online and read that seafoam works for a lot of people, and I put it on there, and wow, it was hot that day, 106. And I put it in there, and yeah, lo and behold, after I drove it for a few miles, the gas gauge kicked in and started working. So hey, what would have cost about $500 from a local mechanic to get the gas tank down and change the floaters and so on, a little can of seafoam did the trick, and it worked fine. So that was one less thing that I had to worry about when I was selling this vehicle. And finally, I took the car to a local car wash guy, and they washed the car really nice. It looked amazing, beyond amazing, almost like brand new. For a 1995 car, it looked really, really nice, right? So these are the last pictures I put up. I had another client that was coming over that day. He says, yeah, I want your car, I want your car. And he seemed very serious because he wasn't even driving to my place. He was taking an Uber to my place, which meant, you know what? He's going to drive away in something, right? So anyhow, so this is where it was, and these last pictures are when the car was driving.